You. What up? Alright. So we got another one from Child Munch.
Okay. What we got?
This is a religious cringe compilation.
Some more religious cringy moments. So this isn't scams or nothing like that, right?
No, not scams.
Okay.
Cringy.
Okay,
Cringy.
just
So yeah, I
cringy.
guess it's a little different.
Yeah. We can see some cringy people at church and the things that they do that are cringy.
There's a lot of that.
Hey, I imagine so. You've seen a lot of them recently, but
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
In my time here, I thought I'd heard everything. Then Jeff delivered an incredible revelation about his dad, the Messiah.
God came down on Michael and forced him to consummate with Christiana. I mean, it was a terrible, strange act of
She almost
God.
laughed.
He did an astonishing thing that I was astonished, and so was Michael.
Michael had made no mention of sleeping with his son's wife.
Oh my
I got
God.
the feeling this was a story I wasn't supposed to hear. And when Michael found out I knew, he asked me for an opportunity to explain just how
So
God
her.
had made it happen.
Yeah.
I stood
That's
up
Michael.
like this, and
That's his son.
and suddenly I was forced down on the floor, and I had to get down. I was down just about like this, and I was in pain, and all I could do was groan. All I could do was kind of rock, and
What?
I started seeing that the consummation with Christiana was imminent, and I was going to be
Oh my God.
I was going to have to do that.
Oh, look at his son.
So was it
Like,
just a single occasion?
my dad had sex with my mom.
Literal physical consummation.
No,
No, his wife.
it wasn't.
But you
Oh, yeah,
consummated more than once.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why is it necessary to
He's a-
consummate more than once?
He's a creep.
Could you not answer that question yourself?
The leader of
It
the
happened
Northern
more
New
than
Mexico
once?
Doomsday Cult is jailed tonight, charged with felony sex crimes against children.
Earlier this evening, we spoke with his son up at the cult compound north of here. He says his father was betrayed by one of his own, just like Jesus was
That's the
betrayed
same
by
dude?
one of his disciples.
This
He
is the
deserves to be
third
in
in
jail.
my series
Put
on
his
an
ass in
amazing
jail.
viral video called Gangnam
You're
Style.
dumb.
In fact, I believe this is
Just
a
dumb.
message from God himself. This video reveals more about the Antichrist than we even find in the Bible. The three most important words are Open Gangnam Style. And if you put those into English, and those are Korean, if you put those into English, I believe the words that we want to study are Open Gangland Style. Now this is very interesting.
Is it sex position?
The Antichrist is revealing himself through this phrase.
Oh my
In the very
goodness.
beginning of this opening scene,
Oh
we
my
see an
goodness.
airplane flying through the heavens, pulling this banner, which says Gangnam Style on it. First of all, the plane
Very
flying
popular.
overhead, I believe, is a sign from God that He is determining the contents of this video.
Who is this dude?
He
Look
is
at his
going
background.
to reveal the Antichrist.
Where's
In the background, we see what looks like a beach. And I think the
He's
reason
drunk.
is because
He's
the
asleep. He
Antichrist
passed out.
is prophesied to come up out of the sea.
A coworker confronted me in the break room and said
Goodness.
she can't believe in a God who let her baby of 3 years old die, suffering a long battle in and out of hospitals while he heals other children. She asked me, why did God allow my baby to die? I told her that I didn't know why her child died, but God sees the whole picture. We see only in part. What else can I say?
Now, as far as God's concerned, he knows the end from the beginning, and he sees a little baby. And that little baby could grow up to be Adolf Hitler. He could grow up to be Joseph Stalin. He could grow up to be
Oh my goodness.
some serial killer.
Some religious rituals are as dangerous as they
Oh
are
my
bizarre.
goodness, what's
At a
happening?
Muslim shrine near
Oh!
Udaipur in western India, families have been tossing babies off roofs for nearly 700 years, according to a report by the Associated Press in 2009. Now, as you can see,
look at the baby.
The babies make the terrifying 50-foot drop before
what if
being
it lands
caught
on
and
his
shot
head?
by men below.
It does.
Both Hindu and Muslim parents participate in this dangerous ritual,
That's dangerous.
believing it will bring good health and prosperity for their families.
You need a bigger
India's
blanket.
National Commission for Protection of Child Rights.
They need to get a bigger blanket if they're gonna do that.
Reuters says that organizers claim no injuries.
Look at the baby. I want to go home.
Suicide that shocked the world. 18 men and 21 women were found dead in their bunks and cots in a beautiful mansion outside San Diego.
Wow.
All were
Cold.
dressed in identical black clothing and sneakers,
Wow.
covered by purple shrouds.
They drink poison.
This was their leader, Marshall Applewhite, known by his fellow cultists as Doe. Somehow he was able to talk his followers into consuming a toxic mix of vodka and chocolate pudding or applesauce, laced with barbiturates. Some also had plastic bags pulled over their heads.
Oh
Doe
my
made the
goodness.
preposterous claim that upon death, they would all board an extraterrestrial alien spacecraft.
You have to trust me. You have to believe me.
Oh my.
A spaceship or UFO, he told the group, would pick up their souls and take them to begin their new lives. This is what their new life form would resemble.
And 9 of the men actually were castrated.
That's right.
By their own volition.
Oh!
They've all volunteered to be castrated.
That fate did not befall this former Heaven's Gate member, who goes by the name Sawyer. He spent 18 years with the cult, reaching the rank of overseer before leaving in 1994. He gave Les Trent a chilling insight into Doe's mind.
He said that there wasn't a day that went by that he didn't think himself insane.
Doe said that?
Yeah.
No, a day went by, he didn't think himself insane.
Yeah.
You got to get out of there then.
39 people
He's
lost
saying
their lives.
he's saying he insane himself.
We are making legislation to make sure that sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other one poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. So I've done research. This is what they do.
He's about to show pictures.
You can see a man here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing. And this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say, except eating poo-poo? I mean, look at this guy sincerely. Bishop.
They start off by touching each other's genitals and smelling each other. Then this one smears the poo-poo all over the other person's face.
Look at this.
Not enough, he puts the hand deeper. As Africans, we want to ask Barack Obama to explain to us, is this what he wants to bring to Africa as a human right? To eat the poo-poo of the
one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
morning.
Why are you gay? You are gay. You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are you
By
doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
I told you I'm a human rights defender.
I'm sorry, it's just
He cannot just storm in. So if he storms in, I storm out. Thanks for your time. I can continue this debate.
Before you go, do you recognize these things?
Pepe, I'm sorry. Can you give me a minute?
Oh my goodness!
Some of these things here. These are some of the things they use. I want to give you evidence Because they don't have the equipment, they begin to use gadgets like bananas. They use carrots. They use bananas. They use cucumbers and other metallized ones, and they put them inside themselves.
You didn't know how athletic this body has been.
Thank you for the sexual
I know
education.
it has lots of speed to it because I've tried to
That fruits to
out.
masturbate
It has a lot of speed
Like
to
that?
it. Yes. We have tried to outrun, outjump, squirm out of your way and have not been able to.
Why were you trying to squirm away from me? What? Come on, tell the truth. Tell it.
I don't know. What time are we talking about?
Look, don't you mess with me, woman. Why was you trying to squirm away from me?
Oh, who knows?
Sit your old ass down.
I wasn't trying to rape you.
Sit down.
All right, make it plain, because the witches and the witches think that's what I am.
I see what you're
But
saying.
I'm not. Never have been. All right? You were trying to run away.
Where is the
from
people?
God,
It's caretakers.
and I wouldn't let you run. Right?
Right.
Somebody come get him.
Says she was so shocked. She snapped a pic of the brake lights in this Durham school services bus at a stop in Cordova.
Anyone who fears a God, if not God and Jesus Christ, should be outraged.
Wilkins says it's appalling the brake lights are shaped like a pentagram. A pentagram is an upside-down 5-pointed star. Merriam-Webster says the pentagram is often used as a magic or religious symbol. Wilkins says the lights send the wrong signal, and she wants them changed.
To be replaced with just solid light.
We asked unsuspecting people what they think.
I see a light.
Yeah.
It's one of the Karens.
Yeah, that's what it was. How you see a pentagram in the school bus? Like you looking for something.
All right, looking for something to associate it with, man.
Come on out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Then the sex ed. You know.
What? Come on, man. What is going on? What country is this in Africa?
What do you say? Are you gay?
Why are you gay? Does that not make you gay? Idiot.
He just stormed in.
Yeah. If he storms in, I storm out. That's what I would have said. Like, who is this with these props? These vegetable props.
There's a banana, a carrot, a cucumber.
Come on, man. That's highly disrespectful.
And then the anal licking. He eat the poo. And
Bro, where did they get this information from?
He smears the poo all over.
Maybe that's how gay people get down in Africa.
Man.
It's a different world over there. We saw in the last video.
Some places they don't accept gays, man. There's some places.
Oh yeah. Africa, yeah. We've seen just like of course. And then
ask Obama why he wants to bring these. Oh man, that was funny.
Feel sorry for gay people in Africa. They can never come out. Some people were ruthless. Why are you gay? What? She said, I'm not doing anything. I'm not. Yeah. Come on,
man. Does that
man.
make you gay?
Yeah.
I'd have been like, well, then why are you gay?
Yeah. Like, ew.
No, but yeah.
And people are confused over there in Africa. Actually, they're confused over here too. What was the first dude that was having sex with his son's wife?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
God anointed my dad to have sex with my wife.
This dude is
Said I laid on the ground and I started moaning.
Oh my god.
And then found out that his wife was just the first one. After that, kids, everybody else.
Yeah.
Or maybe the last one. But that's still a fucked up way to go. You know what I mean?
He's the Messiah. I guess he gets to do what he wants to do. Nigga son had his head on the wall like, oh, I can't do anything about it. He's
telling the story again.
Yeah.
Tell the goddamn story.
Yeah, and I was just laying on the floor, so you know what? I'm gonna fucking away.
I thought you said I pulled my dick out. Dick started getting hard, and it started moaning. And
she started licking my balls. I was like, oh.
You see the way she smiled when he was saying this? She was like,
yeah.
Yeah, I spoke to your dad.
She ain't say a word.
Pussy.
She didn't say a word during that. like, come on now.
She sat there smiling like the evil woman she was.
He's the Messiah. What am I gonna do? He had to lick his balls. There's weirdness everywhere. And then I guess he got arrested, so he got what he deserved. This dude looked like a creep.
Definitely.
He looked like a creep.
Yeah, and then the other dude, the bald dude that sent the 18 people to heaven with no balls and nice Nikes.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, what did he say to convince them to take their life? Well, he said that there was going to become an alien life form, and they, you know,
souls would get taken up, and they would have a new.
Come on, like that's like this, you know. I don't know.
It's sad, man. I guess that 18 people, a lot of people. Yeah.
And then some of them were castrated. They volunteered to be castrated. Like, come on, what the hell? What's going on?
I'd have been like pudding, then castration.
Yeah, it's cut my balls off when I'm dead. That'll be easier.
We went by.
It has to be when I'm alive.
We went by and they had black G Nikes on and no balls.
Yeah, hell nah.
Because we picked. Not funny, but damn. Yeah, man. Be careful what you believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't get in too deep.
Yeah, be the death of you. Yeah.
For real, these people here.